Welcome to Amazing Buys, where we discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, and let's see what's new at Bath& Body Works. Girl, let me tell you, when I walked into Bath& Body Works, I was not expecting to see the semi-annual products, but let me go ahead and give you my little review on these. First, we're going to start off the one that I was most excited for, which is Chocolate Amber. So let's take a look at the notes. That is vanilla orchid, honey chocolate, and warm amber. As far as the fragrance mist, this is more leaning towards the vanilla, like sweet honey type of scent. It's not overly sweet, but it's nice. But the body care, listen, the chocolate actually stands out in the body care. So I feel like to get that whole chocolate vibe, you're definitely going to have to get the body care. The mist will bring it out more with the whole honey vanilla type of scent to it. Overall, guys, I am going to get this full collection because I really do like that chocolateness it has. Moving along, right next to it is Blush Cardigan. So mind you, for these two that I'm going over, I have never smelled the original to it. So Blush Cardigan I know is an overall raspberry scent, but let's take a look at the notes. The notes are sweet raspberry, sugar dipped violet, and warm amber. I feel like this describes it very well. This is a sweet raspberry scent. You can really pick up all of those notes. So if I had to overall describe it, I would say a sweet raspberry scent that is comforting. So we've smelled plenty of raspberry scents from Bath & Body Works. The only difference between those and this is that it has that comforting scent added to it. So it's not overly different from the others. I will say that the smell is pretty consistent in between the products, so you don't have to worry about anything smelling different. I tried it all for you. So yeah, I feel like I wouldn't mind getting this. It would be a nice raspberry scent for fall. Okay, they did bring back Dream Bright and Fall in Bloom, which I have both of these. Dream Bright is pretty much a brighter version of Into the Night, and Fall in Bloom, I would say that if you like those mossy floral type of scents that are for fall, I personally don't reach for Fall in Bloom a lot. Like I said, it is in my collection. You get a little bit of the plum in there, but overall, guys, this is a fall floral scent for sure. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this to come back, so guys, this is going to be in the semi-annual sale if you really want it. Bali Mango is another one that I was dying to try. I do like the packaging to it, and I love a good mango scent. Who doesn't? I love that tart tropical feel that you get from mango, but let me tell you, this has notes of juicy mango, pink passion flower, and luscious nectarine. Guys, this had so much potential, but guys, there is something that is so earthy in it. It reminds me of that passion fruit scent that Victoria's Secret came out with, where it had that really disgusting, like earthy passion fruit note in there. That is in here. Now, I don't smell it that much in the shower gel and in the lotion, but it is definitely there in the mist. I'm sorry. I was excited for this one, but I cannot do it. It is just too strong. Like it smells like that juicy tart mango in the beginning, and then it just changes. All right, next up is Forever Red Vanilla Rum. I was very excited to try this one. This has notes of jasmine petals, decadent vanilla, and cashmere woods. I have the original Forever Red, so this is the first time I'm smelling the vanilla rum version. This one is kind of light. It does smell good though. I definitely smell a difference. I'm getting more of a vanilla and like a light wood in this one versus the original Forever Red. So overall, I do like the scent to this. It's just on the lighter side. I feel like Forever Red sticks out more as far as the notes than this one. Do I feel like I'm gonna still pick it up? Yes, I am still going to get the mist because I do like the scent to it. It's just, I don't know if this is a semi-annual sale thing or if the original was light too. Next up is Be Enchanted. Now, I did not think I would like this as much as I did. This has notes of iced pomegranate, sugared petals, chilled passion fruit, whipped vanilla, and light musk. Oh my gosh. Definitely gonna be a semi-annual sale favorite. This is good. It is like a floral, fruity, icy scent. You know the same icy tone that some of their winter stuff has, like the strawberry and snowflakes? It has that icy undertone. So that's what I'm picking up in here. but the fruits and the whipped vanilla and the musk, it just works. I know it says sugared petals and it's not like a particular flower, but it does have like an overall floral scent. I really, really think you guys are gonna like this. So this is another one added to my list. I am definitely planning on picking this one up. They did a very good job with Be Enchanted. I am so happy that this is not on the lighter side. As you can see, I'm cleaning up my mess. All right, that one smelled amazing, but now we're gonna go to Into the Wild. So this is also my first time smelling this one, and it is not what I expected. So this has notes of sparkling mandarin, pear blossom, and sugared musk. Mandarin could be a tricky note. Sometimes it could come off earthy, just like an actual mandarin fruit, and that is what I was getting in this. So this is definitely not my favorite. And I do want to mention that the musk in here is pretty deep. So in between the products, the consistency is the same. So if you are a fan of Into the Wild, I would say that this is not on the lighter side at all, which I am impressed with it being semi-annual sale because, like I said, some of the stuff is watered down, and for the most part, this stuff is not. Now, because I care about you guys so much, yes, they brought back cucumber melon, and I tried it even though I cannot stand this scent just to see if it smells consistent with the past years. And yes, cucumber melon smells like how it always does. So if you are amongst about 20 people that love cucumber melon, guys, you are getting your usual scent. All right, next up is Velvet Sugar. I love this. This is another one that I'm definitely planning on picking up. This is such a good scent. So the notes are red velvet cream, golden plum, sugared musk, pink jasmine, and wild strawberries. So this is a smooth, sugary scent. You're getting a little bit of the strawberries in it. I cannot stress enough how smooth this smells. I guess that's the velvety part, but all of these smell consistent in between the products. Velvet Sugar is another one that made it on my list. I am definitely going to get the body care for this one. Even if you may not be a gourmand lover, I still feel like you could appreciate this. Just like I said before, you can still pick up those fruity notes in there. So they did an amazing job with this. Now let's take a look at the candles. This is the original reason why I came in Bath & Body Works today, so I can see if they had these, and I just got a surprise with so much stuff. Citrus Grove has notes of freshly picked orange, sparkling citrus, and lemon twist. Even though it's not listed, this smells like it has green notes, almost like the tree leaves, with a burst of lemon fruit. Next up is Hibiscus Waterfalls. Now, this smelled a little bit different than I expected. This has notes of tropical hibiscus, sweet peach nectar, and fresh waterfall mist. This has like a fresh laundry scent with a small hint of florals in there. It definitely wasn't what I was expecting, but it doesn't smell bad. Next up is the one I was most excited for, which was sugared pretzel twist. See, I'm trying to get it from my daughter. This has notes of buttery pretzel dough, sweet cinnamon sugar, and sea salt. While this isn't screaming Auntie Anne's, it does have a buttery pretzel scent. I will say that you definitely smell the salt in here. Overall, I think it's a pretty good candle, just not as mesmerizing as Auntie Anne's. Since we are already familiar with watermelon lemonade and fresh cut lilacs, I do want to take this time to mention the design of these new candles. This is something I feel like they should have used for Black History Month. It would have been perfect, but they didn't even come out with a collection this year. I think that Bath & Body Works is stopping, with all of that stuff, so that is very unfortunate, but these designs would have been perfect. Now, I heard that people were looking for Easter candy baskets, so I think you will see that during the semi-annual sale. I spotted this new collection of single wick candles, and they all smell pretty good, and the label to these candles are pretty fun to add to like a summer theme. So we've already smelled strawberry daiquiri. The strawberry is very strong in that. We are familiar with iced dragon fruit tea. I always enjoy smelling this candle because it smells just like it says on here. Next to it is a newer scent. This is called Orange Pineapple Punch. Now, I first smelled this in the wallflower form. It smells a little nostalgic for me, like those little hug juices that everybody used to drink as kids. That's exactly what that smells like, but in a good way. We've tried mango Mai Tai before. This smells exactly like how it always has. Island Margarita is next. Same for this one. This isn't new. But guys, the one next to it, Blue Raspberry Snow Cone, oh my gosh, this smells so good. This has notes of blue raspberry syrup, hint of cherry, and a scoop of shaved ice. It isn't overly icy like the other fragrances. The blue syrup really sticks out. It is really sweet. I do want to mention, while we are all familiar with berry waffle cone, guys, be careful because after a while this can get kind of nauseating because of the sweetness to it. And this is just a look at the candles. These aren't necessarily new, but I know a lot of people like clean house vibes. I've smelled this in candle and wallflower form and it is nice. Speaking of wallflowers, they do have a lot of new ones. Let's go over them. So for the first one, sweet pea is not new, but for some reason that kind of smells a little bit like a Jolly Rancher a little bit. Comment below if you know what I'm talking about. Beautiful Day isn't new, but they brought it back. They brought back Dahlia. I have the fragrance mist to this and it smells exactly the same. I love that praline note in this. Like I said in the past, I completely understand why people were begging for Dahlia to come back. Now they have Country Apple. That is a very old scent, but still good. They still have their At the Beach table in the front of the store. That is a great summer scent. If you like vanilla scents and summer scents, vanilla coconut is a good one. Hibiscus Waterfall smells completely different in the wallflower form. This actually has like the seawater scent, like a saltiness, but it has like the tropical flowers as well. You even get a bit of the fruit in there, so it's completely different. White T-shirt is back. This one smells the same as it always did. I just haven't seen this one in a while. On to some newness. This is Parisian Pink Rose. And look at me dropping stuff. This has notes of romantic rose garden and sweet vanilla macarons. This kind of smells like you're in like a boutique that has like flowers around it and it just smells good in the store. I like this. It's not overly rosy and it's not too sweet. Next up is Orange Pineapple Punch. Again, I talked about this in candle form. This is giving those little hugs fruit barrel drinks. It does smell good. It's like a nostalgic type of scent to it. It is very strong, I will say, in wallflower form especially. Mediterranean Waves. This has notes of refreshing salt water, white sand beaches, and bright bergamot. For some reason, I was picking up a little bit of eucalyptus in this, and it has that overall beach scent. It's weird. I know it's not listed in here, but I feel like I can smell eucalyptus for some reason. Tahiti Island Dream. A lot of people like this in the last semi-annual sale, and it does smell like it, just not watered down. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Berry Hibiscus Cooler smells amazing. This has notes of palm leaf, sparkling melon, and berry hibiscus. The berry is a tart berry. The melon is sweet. This smells like a tropical berry scent. It is really good. I think you guys are going to enjoy this. I definitely do. It looks like Bath& Body Works is jumping on like the destination theme for the summer. So they have Summer in Sicily with notes of sparkling Aperol spritz, fresh orange, and suntan glow. This actually smells so nice. It does smell like a sparkling orange drink. I really like it. It smells very refreshing. They also have Santorini Sunset. This kind of reminds me of the Santorini fragrance that Victoria's Secret came out with. This has notes of warm pink sky, glittering waves, and cedar forest breeze. So it has that salty, sweet combo that Victoria's Secret Santorini scent has, but with like a pink twist to it. It smells really good. So that pink floral in there makes the difference. I think you're gonna like this as well, especially if you like Victoria's Secret Santorini scent. Now, I could not wait to try this. This is Concert Nights, and if you've seen my short, I told you this has an interesting note. The notes are Velvet Kush, Patchouli Incense, and Midnight Sky. I thought it was so funny when I first seen this on their website, but guys, hear me out. This actually smells good. No, you're not gonna smell the skunk, okay? This actually smells like a very nice nighttime scent. A little bit of patchouli, but it's not earthy. It's not smoky. It smells like a comforting nighttime scent. I'm not joking. You almost get like an airiness of the night too. I'm just saying. It was better than I thought it was gonna be. All right, on to the soaps. Most of these we are familiar with. Vanilla Swirl, Cucumber Melon. I did see Sunshine and Lemons. This has notes of yuzu, grapefruit, and sun rays. I feel like if you love lemon scents, you will like this one. White cucumber and mint, I was not a fan of. It has watery cucumber, soothing mint, and blondie woods. This has a earthy, woody scent to it that I just could not stand. For some reason, it smells a lot like the skin of the cucumber. I don't know, it was just weird. I did a review on Sweet Orange Blossom before. That one is very light. You're getting more of the lavender than the orange blossom scent to it. On the side of the table, I seen a couple of soaps that I don't usually see that often, like pineapple mango. I think that's certain times of year. Mango and pineapple is such a good mixture. I wasn't really getting much of the raspberry, but overall, I feel like this is a good scent. For the next soap, I almost mixed it up with Chasing Fireflies, but it's not it. The name is pretty close. It's Firefly Forest. This has notes of fresh forest trails, spring jasmine, and warm spring nights. Surprisingly, I like this. It's completely different than Chasing Fireflies. I love the nighttime feel to it. I like the hints of jasmine. It smells like fresh, but not a cleaning type of fresh. And it's not overly like green notes. It's hard to describe, but it actually doesn't smell bad. This is watermelon lemonade, smells just like the candles that we're all familiar with. And my store is already putting out the red buckets. Look at these soaps. They are getting ready for Monday. So this is just a look at the rest of the soaps. I spotted coconut, lime, verbena. I'm not too much of a fan of this one. The lime, it's something in here that's throwing it off. I don't know. In front of it is Lakeside Life. This is another scent where I feel like I smelled something, but it's not listed, which is like almost like a blueberry scent. The sage is noticeable in this one. It's honestly not a bad scent. I feel like it's just okay. For all the rose lovers, they have rose water and ivy, watermelon lemonade, cucumber melon. So we're seeing a lot that was on that table I just showed you. I spotted some behind the red buckets and I was wondering what it is. So this is blackberry and basil. I actually like this one. It does have like a champagne feel to it, just like the notes say. I feel like that's what makes it a little bit different than the typical, blackberry scents that you smell. They did have blueberry Bellini behind it. I do like this one. On an initial scent, it does smell kind of light, but it is nice. And I love the pineapple prosecco. I did a review on that. That one is really, really good. Let me know in the comments section if any of these soaps, body care, or fragrance mists made your list. They do have the new room sprays, which is champagne, apple, and honey. They have whipped honey and vanilla, salted amber and vetiver, and fresh berry sangria. So I've already did a review on the first two. Salted amber and vetiver was a nice floral scent. It was slightly salty and ambery. My daughter hated it, but I actually thought it was okay. Now the one that I really liked was fresh berry sangria. Oh my gosh, the berry in here smells so juicy. I think you guys are gonna really like this one. Comment below which out of these four do you like the best. And guys, that is it for my walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed my sneak peek. Thank you for watching, and as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping.